So the next presentation, again by Pierre, who's going to speak to us on pulmonary vein and SVC isolation, linear lines, safety aspects.
Thank you, Vivek. So we've been working on animal models pretty largely. There has been some work done by Mike Eldry also with this catheter on direct deliveries to the esophagus, and as David just reported, we've seen no lesions. That was pretty positive. So we've been looking initially at monophasic waveforms, so this is the protocol. 12 swine survived 1 month and then remapped and sacrificed. And we've got 100% isolation at that time. This is showing you the type of map we've got after the isolation and the remap at 3 months that were showing the persistence of lesions. This is SVC isolation with some extension on the posterior wall. This is in fact due to the deliveries at the right superior vein, because in this animal it's very, very close, and it's typical to see that. So in 4 animals receiving only 1 application per vein, we've got some failures to isolate the superior vena cava, 50%, and slightly better results with the pulmonary veins. But if 2 applications were delivered, then 100% of the veins were isolated. Biphasic waveform, again, it has substantial advantages, but it requires more voltage. We've got, again, 4 animals receiving 2 applications per veins at 3 months, 100% isolation. And this is showing you the remap with the persistence of the isolation. Consistent with the previous experiences and also by our colleagues, we've seen no safety issues. I mean, no phrenic nerve palsy, no PV stenosis, and no therapy-induced arrhythmia, even though the pigs are very sensitive. And in fact, there has been some deliveries in the ventricles, and this is also turned to be safe. Again, the tissue architecture is preserved. So we also have been working only in animals at this time with this catheter that Vivek told about, and which is more focal, even though it's, I think, 15 or 16 millimeters diameter. So it's a big focal catheter, let's call it that way. We did some linear lesions. This is a superior view of the left atrium with the right superior pulmonary vein being here, the left appenage here, and this is a nice, long, and complete lesion across the roof. It takes, in 3 animals, a mean of 4.7 applications and 4.3 sites. So really, this is done very quickly. It's less than 1 minute delivery time per line. And it remained blocked at 56 days. We also use this focal catheter to create posterior right atrial intercaval lesions, and you can see that really the lesions are impressive. Diameter is about 20 millimeters, and again, they were still complete at 55 days remapping. So in conclusion, the biphasic bipolar deliveries allow to eliminate the paralytics. So it's very good, of course. It simplifies the workflow. It produces very durable lesions at 3 months follow-up. It's super fast, and you still have the benefit of this tissue selectivity that is in fact enhanced. And if we want to use electroporation for other than just PVI, it's probably going to be pretty successful with this catheter, thinking of course about mitral isthmus line, LA roof, CTI, and of course possibly VT. Thank you.